Hi guys, welcome back to Honest Straightforward Reviews. I'm excited today to bring to you guys a review of the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones. So these have superseded in a way the NC700 series, I believe, and they're no longer, I think, doing that because they haven't renewed that, and instead they have introduced the Ultra headphones, which is a design that follows the Quiet Comfort, but it feels a bit premium, if I'm correct in saying so. So let's get this review underway. First of all, I'll do the look at the box with you guys, what you get inside it, the design and everything like that. I'll talk about comfort, I'll talk about noise cancellation, I'll talk about the music profile, the sound, the features and the app, and in the end I'll give you guys my verdict. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at this. So the box is quite nice. It has a nice splash of yellow. Whatever color headphones you have, they have different splashes of color here. It's not too much information. It's nice and easy to take out like that. Whack. It's got these two bifolding doors of sorts, and I think they could have done without this and saved a bit more paper. This is paper, which is nice to see. There's nothing plasticky about it. When you are unboxing it, or when you're opening the box, you'll have like a little tab here, just one that you can peel off and pull this out. You get a bit of reading material, which is unnecessary in this day and age as well. And that is basically it. It's nice and short and simple. By the way, if you want to see the proper unboxing, where I haven't opened it yet and I'm opening it first time, that's on the channel. Please do take some time and having a look in that, and that way not only would you be more informed about the unboxing experience of these headphones, but also you'll be supporting the channel. And it is quite thorough. I go through quite a bit with it. Now, this is the case. It's a bit different to the normal Bose case. It's a bit ovalish, where the normal one is a bit boxed off. This is the normal one. This is the Quiet Comfort, the new one from 2023. The case for that. So the zipper is different as well. As you can see, it feels that it has that premium flat feel to it, whereas normally they don't have that. It's a bit bulgy. It's no longer bulgy. It's got a bit of a hook to it as well, where you can place some sort of a metal hook and you can hook it onto your bag, but it does not come with that. It's got a very nice feeling fake leather, I believe. These aren't real leather. The zipper is nice. I'm not a big fan of this is happening here. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know why they've done that, since they're going for the premium look. It's exactly the same as the normal ones, so very cheap looking. I like really luxurious, nice, thick, big zips and zippers, and I like that. So that's maybe a personal thing. Comment below, does that bother you, like a flimsy, small, very fragile thing like this, or do you like seeing something, or does it not bother you at all? Okay, so let's give this an open. It opens up just fine, no issues at all, doesn't get caught in anything. I like this little bulge here that ensures that this is nice and safe against any sort of damage that might occur. On this side, they have still got the traditional pouch that they have, the signature pouch, and in the pouch you will be getting your USB-C to USB-A charging, which is, I don't know why companies still do that, and you get a 2.5 to 3.5 audio jack, which is very annoying, and I like 3.5 to 3.5. Bose, to my knowledge, is the only one that do this. So having different headphones and wanting to wire it, you can't just use a wire of, let's say you've got a B&O and you want to use the wire from there, you can't use it. You have to get the 2.5, and the 2.5 goes into the headphones. So they might have an argument that they didn't have enough space, which I don't think that's a valid argument. Now, it is covered on this side. However, this side, not so much. There's nothing covering this side of the headphones. These are the headphones. That is the case. Very nice to touch as well. Okay, not too bad. I like it. I like how they've included in the design, in the aesthetics, the safety feature from stopping it from banging around. So this doesn't bang around in there. Okay, so it stops it from there. So I really like that about these, the design of the case. Going on to the headphones, you can bend them, twist them any way you like. That's fantastic to see. The Bose always does this. It's got a nice gold plastic holding arm here. Okay, slides in and out. There's no resistance or increments, but it's really nice. It's not super resistant, but it's not good enough, you know, the right sweet spot where you're not tugging at it, neither is it just moving around when you've got it on. Now the ear cups have been marked L and R. They have a bit of cushioning as well, and they're on a slant, so they will be complementing your ear in the sense that they will be, because your ears are not flat up against your head. This will sit flat, this is slanted, and it'll complement your ear, driving the sound in there in a bit better instead of bouncing around in your ear canal forever, bouncing around outside your head. It's got a few mics. It's got an on-off button, which I like. This is a feature that I really like. You press it once, just that's it, and it turns on. You don't have to hold it for 5 seconds. You don't have to hold it for a voice to turn on. You just press it and it turns on. However, on the flip side, it's annoying that you have to hold it to turn it off. So you have to hold it, I think, for 2-3 seconds before it turns off. I would have liked it just to be pressed and turned off. Another thing that I like about it is this little thing here, if you can see it. It sits on your right side like this, and you'll be holding the ear cups like this. And that will increase and decrease the volume, if you're asking and wondering. So that is very intuitive. It comes very naturally. It's very organic when you're doing this. So when you're having the headphones on your head, doing this is very organic. It's got a custom button where you can use it to call Siri or Amazon Alexa, whatever you prefer. It's also got the USB-C charging on the other side, the headphone jack, and that is basically it for the headphone and its design. Now, going on to the design, the cups are quite a bit different to the usual Quiet Comfort. They still retain the oval shape. As you can see, they retain the oval shape, but they no longer have that sort of very, very soft cups. These are quite soft still, but not as soft as the normal ones. I believe that is to do with passive noise cancellation. It helps a bit more with the passive noise cancellation, comfort and things like that. Increases the comfort on these headphones. Although Bose is known for their comfort for their headphones, maybe they're trying a bit more to get it a little bit more comfortable. So comfort wise, no issues at all. I do prefer the Quiet Comforts a bit more than the Quiet Comfort Ultras. They sit a bit better. I like them. The clampiness is a bit better. But there's nothing wrong with the comfort of these. So if you didn't have them side by side and going from Quiet Comfort to Ultra, Quiet Comfort to Ultra, you would not notice the comfort levels on this. This is very comfortable, guys. Very well done. But the Quiet Comforts are a tiny bit comfortable, and they're a lot cheaper as well. When it comes to noise cancellation, can't fault it at all. The noise cancellation is very good. The Bose, they're known for comfort and their noise cancellation. So the noise cancellation on this guy is really good, especially with engine noise and things like that. It just works. I have no complaints. You will have no issues whatsoever at all. Let's turn this bad boy on, and that's it. You just press it once and it just decides to turn on, as you can see with the lights going around. This is the app that you get with it. So if you go into the Ultras, one annoying thing that I seem to get all the time is the volume rocker. This always ends up at 50% when I turn it off. I think there's a fault in there but I also think there's a fault in iOS 17. I think there's something going on there, but that is very annoying for me. Now, you've got settings where you can update your product. You can have the connections. It's got multi-point connections, so you can connect it to 2 devices simultaneously, which is good. The normal Quiet Comfort doesn't have that, which is a shame, because for the same price, you can get it with any other headphones. So it's a big shame that they've done that. And you've got the shortcut. So instead of sliding on it, You can also hold it and you can hear the battery level, you can have your voice assistant and things like that. You can have different, or you can use shortcuts to resume your Spotify. So that's a very nice thing to have. There's modes as well. Remember my modes. You've got a bit of an equalizer, okay? I listen to a lot of music and podcasts and things like that. Hence, the bass has been reduced by quite a bit for myself and the mids. And that's what you'll find with the Quiet Comforts. The Quiet Comforts used to be a headphones that used to pride themselves. You used to have a character where they introduced neutrality when it came to sound, which I'll discuss in a bit more. But these are a bit bass heavy, so I don't like that. I have to reduce that just to be able to enjoy my music and podcasts a bit better. Now, when it comes to the immersive audio, so I've got it off. You can have it where it'll follow your phone, or your phone is like a marker where your head is. You can also calibrate it through this settings app as well. You can have the power off feature where after, let's say, 5 minutes, it powers off or never. The self voice, where if you're on a phone, you can hear your own voice as well. Head detection is on. Auto pausing feature through here, auto answer, voice prompts. That is fantastic to see that you can actually turn them off. That is great to see. Now, having said that, you can control all of this from the main menu as well, other than the updating. So you've got the equalizer mode, source, and your immersive audio. You also have the shortcut as well, so what you can do. So that's basically it, guys, for the app. The app is good to have, but you have to be very mindful that you are including Bose or anyone who's offers an app for their device to work and get firmware updates, that you're sharing a lot of your information with them. So if you're comfortable to do that, I would advise against it, but if you're comfortable to do that, you can do so. You should be a bit cautious when you're using the apps. Now, let's go on to the headphones. So comfort, we've covered, and we've covered the noise cancellation. Sound, as I said, they're a bit bass heavy, so they're no longer this really nice neutral. They're a tiny bit bass heavy. They also have a wind reduction included on these, which are missing on the normal ones, which is a bit of a gimmick as well, which is something Apple is well known for, and all these phone companies that force it to have differences between their phones and laptops and such and whatnot, and they've done that here as well with the wind reduction. It doesn't have it on, I mean, the Sony Mark IVs have it, let alone the Mark V. So the Mark IVs I've seen around $200, and this guy here costs nearly $700 in Australia. So that there's a big price difference there as well. So the sound is a bit bass heavy. With the equalizer, you can kind of get away with a bit of it, but it's not the best equalizer, especially if you look at Sony, and especially if you look at Shure app, and the Shure app really lets you take control and puts this to shame. If they're including it, I would suggest to Bose to let people really take hold of their headphones and customize that to their needs. So that's what I think about the sound. The sound is a bit bass heavy, otherwise it's pretty good. When you play around with the equalizer, you can get a bit more clarity on the top ends and the mids, but it's quite a bit harsher because of that bass heaviness towards the high end of music. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the price. The price is quite premium, nearly $700. You can easily get a Bang & Olufsen HX headphones for around that price, and that's a lot more premium headphones that you can get. So, and it has a lot more features as well that you can use. The sound is really good as well. But that's what I think about these. The price is a bit high. It's a good, comfortable headphones. But if you're just looking for comfort and noise cancellation, the normal Quiet Comfort that got released with these, they do a really good job. The comfort level is a bit higher. The sound profile on that is though a bit more bass heavy than this, but this this is that traditional character. It's not lost the Bose Quiet Comfort character as much as the new lower tier Quiet Comfort has. So the Ultra has that. When it comes to my recommendation, in my verdict, I do not think you should waste your time with these headphones. The normal Quiet Comforts are okay. You can try them. I have a lot of comparisons coming up as well, and have it on the channel depending on when you're watching this video. I have them compared against different headphones, and you can have a look at some of the other headphones. But if you're in the market, look at some Sennheisers, look at the Sonys. They give you a lot better value for money. Alright guys, that's basically it from me. Thank you for watching it to the end. Please do remember, I fund everything on this channel myself, so if you appreciate that, this headphone has cost me nearly $700. All you have to do is subscribe, like, it'll help out a lot. Thank you for watching it to the end. Take good care. Bye bye.